Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat and the Pauper playthrough. I am the fan of history and I have a problem. Two of the greatest minds that I respect the most in Pauper have created the same deck. Actually, David Shaffer originally created AzoriusKitty and Power T picked it up, but their versions are different. And I just received an article from David Shaffer due to be published on MagicGatheringStrat with the final primer on how to play AzoriusKitty. Do you know that some people celebrated when David Shaffer stopped writing articles for Pauper, and people wonder why Pauper are dying when there is so much negativity in the community? I did like that David Shaffer wrote about Pauper, and I hope Will publish this article on MagicGatheringStrat. But I will stick with the deck and the sideboard plan of my mentor, Power T, because that's what I always do in Magic. Because I'm just his Padawan learner. So let's play some AzoriusKitty. My buddies were occupied with other things, so I have to go to the tournament practice room. Let's hope people don't quit against me. Yes, I will continue to crusade and bitch about people quitting in the tournament practice room, because I think it is so rude. And maybe, if I keep talking about it, some people will do it less. Den of Bears. Why is his name registered? Okay. So I haven't played this deck in 4 months, and I only played 9 matches AzoriusKitty. I managed to screw it up in the Pauper Gauntlet, so only 9 matches, but I'm 7-2, having lost only to Teachings Control and Hexproof. This is a new matchup for the deck, so I figure that Crossroads will be a great start here. But if he takes out the familiar, I will have a problem. He should crack that now. Yes, he did. Spreding Seas. What about Spreding Seas here, actually? He doesn't have red yet. No, I think it is familiar. Then I can Spreding Seas for 1. This is interesting. He has the Skred version. Here is Skordonhawk. Preordain Spreding Seas, or even Sunscape Familiar Spreding Seas. I'm gonna take another 4, but is that gonna matter? And then I can Mulldrifter next turn. Or Dream Stalker, or Deep Analysis. Deep Analysis Dream Stalker sounds like a pretty nice thing. Let's be careful and consider my options. Mr. Skyfisher, retrieving the mountain. Some damage. Yeah, there is the Skred. But here is the Mulldrifter. Is Mulldrifter what I want to do? I think it is. And now I am falling behind. Though not terribly, am I? Taking 5 next turn, going to 8. That could be dangerous. Yeah. Okay, so we are at 8. The size of his creatures is scary. 8 is not a good place to be. So maybe we are Dream Stalking the Crossroads and playing it again. And then, but we want to play the Sunscape familiar, play the Dream Stalker, returning that, playing it again, and then preordaining, putting that on the bottom and that on the top. So now the ground is secured, and we only have the Skyfisher, which we can counter with the Mulldrifter next turn. Yeah. We need the reality asset. That's what we need. That's what we need. Okay, Skred on the Mulldrifter means that the air is wide open, which is not good. Or an Arlid is just a 3/3, but pretty hard to block. But now things are happening. The Arlid has to die. But we also need to block in the air. Take another 4 and die. There it is. Okay, let's see if we can live another turn. That's probably a lot to ask. And I don't have a sideboard plan against the domain deck. He will just kill me with Tribal Flames here. Got to ask Power T about the sideboard plan for this. Okay, let's look at what we have. Slivers, Affinity, Burn. We probably need the Last Breaths, Sanctifier, We probably don't need the really slow things like analysis and grace. We do need Lone Missionary. But do we need a full 4? I think we do. So what do we take out? The Drake Familiar you can always take out. Still need one more. I don't think we need the Sanctifiers. I think we need the Sanctifiers. I'm taking out a Lone Missionary. Okay. Den of Bears playing Skred Zoo. Or Snow Day Zoo, or whatever it's called. Yes, I want to play first. No. And I'm gonna go Preordain. Or am I? Yes. Yes, I am. Right now it's 78%. This is the second highest win percentage of any deck. He mulligans to 5, to 4, to 3 cards. I should be able to beat that. Well, is it better to be violent? It's probably better to be violent. Because I have all the time in the world to develop now. Why did I bring in Sanctifier? Three, 4. So I'll play Sanctifier for violence now. And then play Mulldrifter next turn. Played like an undead Minotaur. Skred. So I can blink it in defense. Not sure if that was the right thing to do, though. Because now I can't cast my Mulldrifter. Top. Play Mr. Skyfisher. Retrieve that. Attack. Play and play Mulldrifter. Eight power. Swing for the win. Okay, so I can beat somebody who takes 4 mulligans. Maybe we actually needed Lone Missionary more than we needed the Sanctifiers. So, final match. The first match was a bit weird, but I didn't draw any removal until very late. The Pauper playthrough. Another of those 2 land hands. No, maybe. So it's Missionary Feast. Sunscape Familiar Feast. Yes. Because I want to be able to cast my Reality Acid. Wild Nakatel. Squadron Hawk. That doesn't feel very dangerous, does it? So I do play my Sunscape Familiar. Uh-oh. Sunscape Familiar is going to die. He is a bit brittle. Alright, so there's my target. But I don't get to do it. That's interesting. So, which one? 4 mana. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to do 2 stuff that cost 2 mana next turn. So I have to take the land that can be played untapped. So do I trade the missionaries with the Squadron Hawks? I don't get to, because rioters show up. What happens if this land becomes I want to play the Reality Acid on the rioters. The alternative is playing Spreding Seas, but then I get to learn about that interaction. Spreding Seas and Lone Missionary. So did it now become... It did become an island. Interesting. So we double block here. As our creatures don't matter a lot. Nor do our cards. So 1 more mana then and we can really start partying it up. So here is Reality Acid. And next turn we can Mulldrifter. Yeah, he already did his damage, didn't he? Definitely Mulldrifter here. We just want the machine to keep going. Sweet! And a Dream Stalker. Yeah, I think we're good here. All the life gain I didn't draw in the first game as well. It was weird, but there are many weird draws with AzoriusKitty. Pride Mage. Yeah. So do I trade here? I think I'll take any trade with him. So do we take out the weird land? Oh, not the Mulldrifter. Maybe we just play the Mulldrifter. Play that. Last breathing the Pride Mage seems like fun, but I'm gonna Preordain and put that on top, put that on top. Looks great. Okay, it's time to take out something, and it's probably that land. Oh, that land, it probably is. But then he can search his library for another land. Clever. Yeah, let's take out his threats instead. Okay, we take some damage. So we take out Pride Mage. That will make us lose the acid, which is not good. Now we can take out that thing. Okay, let's take it out. Alt acid. Dream Stalker. Okay. That was interesting because now I can retrieve the wow. Yeah, that was a lot better. Okay, so now I retrieve the land. I can last breath journey. I don't need to do anything more. I'll just last breath something on his turn. Like a Skyfisher. It was the first game where I had the blink, so it's not in my graveyard. Mr. Gnarlid. How inconvenient. Well, that's sold then. But now I can't cast my Mulldrifter. Damn it. I don't think it really matters a lot. Hydroblast. Okay. Yeah. So I get this thing back. And I have mana to kill something, should I need it. And the long road from 20 to 0 has begun. You get people doing weird stuff when you play this deck. I think that is one of the edges of the deck. Skyfisher, come on! Yes. You immediately die. Trigger happy. Yeah, Nylea's presence. Okay. He's kind of grinding like I am. Oh, look at the time. AzoriusKitty. Takes a lot of time. But even being a total noob with this deck, I am now gonna be 8-2. That's not that shabby. What are you going to do? Unearth! For Gnarlid. Play the Crossroads. Yeah. I'll probably just Skyfish in the Mulldrifter here. Oh, then I can't attack at all now, can I? Well, let's just grind them. If we can't attack, we can always grind. Spreding Seas. We need 7 mana. This is 4, 5, 9. So we can do all the good stuff. Dream Stalker, but he took all my reality acids. So Skyfisher for the Mulldrifter. Yep. I'll trade a Skyfisher for 2 Squadron Hawks then, so I can attack next turn. Brainstorm. And I can Dreamstalk my Mulldrifter. Good times all around. Yeah, I don't know what he can draw now. It feels like he has little or no hope. Sunscape familiar. Dream Stalker. No. 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 So sad. Well, I guess I just have to go for the Spreding Seas then. Play it. Should have played it on the red mana, right? My poor Mulldrifter. How I miss you. Is he gonna outgrind me? Oh my god. So much beats. So, am I comfortable doing 2, taking 3? No, I'm not. Standard bear. Okay. I'll do that. And I'll just wait for better times. Better times is when I draw a Mulldrifter. Grindy, grind, grind, grind. I could actually attack with 3 Dream Stalkers. Okay, put on top of library, put on top of library. So So we journey to Nakatl. And then we are going to town. I could have cast the Skyfisher on a Spreding Seas, got it, and then draw the journey. Yeah, that would have been better. So what am I Skyfishing? Okay, Matka Writers clogged up the ground. So we're back to racing in the air, but we do have double Skyfisher, so all we have to do then is to beat him up. I will get a Spreding Seas. That's the right card to get, right? Oh, Mr. Blink doesn't do a whole lot now. Can blink Skyfisher for extra card draw, of course, and protect things against removal. Yeah, well, that's not bad. Skyfishers, attack! Attack my Skyfishers! Dream Stalker for another Spreding Seas that we play on the plains. Took me sweet time to cast it on all his lands. So now Matka Writers is a 2/2. It's a 3/3. So I think I'm keeping the blinks for protection here, not using them to draw cards randomly. I could blink a Skyfisher and block. That would be interesting. Yeah, let's try that. A cattle. We don't even need to use yarn here, but we'll do it. Last breath, that guy. Then we can attack with everybody. Everybody wins. Still a 2-turn clock. No, it's not, because he's gonna sham block. Yeah, can't be fun to be on the receiving end of this. Smack-a-dagger. Well, he need a pretty miraculous round now to recover from this. Starts with an abundant growth. Abundant growth into upheaval. Mr. Norled has come for us. But he has done so way too late, hasn't he? We shall see. Like I could do any significant damage. I'm just gonna do 3 here, right? So he will live. I'll blink the guy that he blocks. The journey from the Nakatl. Upgraded. Okay. With 31. Shout out to Deno Bears for being an excellent opponent, and thank you for watching. We moved to 8-2 with AzoriusKitty. Of course, winning that second duel wasn't a great accomplishment, really, but we still won it. Okay, let's look at some stats. AzoriusKitty has some wins. And some losses. I have different size on my screen, that's why I had to move it out. So 10 played matches, 80% win. That's of course not sustainable, but it's still impressive. And it joins only 4 decks above 70%. The Pauper playthrough continues. Next up is BeastDown. Anybody remembers BeastDown? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching.